I'm happy to be here. This is actually my first TED Talk. And, being a young Nigerian girl, I was born in Ilesha, Osun State. So then, I was born into weaving of Ashoke. My mom weaves Ashoke. Majorly, like, if you do not weave, you will not collect money for food. I mean, I like food, so I don't joke with food. So probably that's the strategy that she was able to use for us to really do that work, that she wants us to understand how to do it. So I started weaving Ashoke, and I realized that in our community, majority just pour the waste outside, like we just pour anything that we just sweep like that, we just pack them, gutter. Sometimes we just pour them on by the side of the shop or at the side of the house. Sometimes we just put lights, boom, burn it. We as a person, we don't like having waste in our environment. We like clean environment, but we don't care, or we don't mind where these wastes end up. We just want our environment to be clean, and that's what we're doing. We just pack them, boom, drainage, and all these things. Whenever during drainage season, come and see. You now see this flooding, water coming out from the drainage because it's blocked and just pass through the whole road. So, as at that time, I was like, what can I do? I would tell myself again that there's nothing much I can really do. Besides, I was thinking then that I was too young to even make a difference in the community. How can I even do something? Then again, I told myself again, the Nigeria in me told myself that it is government wala, not my wala, to actually solve this problem. So, eventually, we left Ilesha, and me that was thinking that we had so much waste. When I now came to city, Ibadan, I now saw plenty waste. So I now realized that the more people are in a place, because we are the ones generating these wastes, they don't come themselves. Nature don't generate waste. We are the ones creating these wastes. We are the ones generating them. So I was like, this is work in Ibadan. But to me again, the Nigerian in me told me that it is not my problem. Let us just be looking at it like that. One day, government will come. One day, someone will come from Iloyibo and come and solve this wahala. That it is not my problem. So, I went to the university. I graduated from Obafemi Awolowo University. And when I came back again, I went for my youth service. When I went to my youth service, I went to even a bigger city. And I saw more of these problems again. Again, I told myself, it is not my wala. It is government that must solve all these problems, not my own work. So, eventually when I graduated from, when I concluded my youth service, and I came back home, I now realized that so many people had started, our weaving culture, our local weaving, which is Ashoke. People have started forgetting about it. It's like it was going into extinction at that time. Then I was like, what can I do to just make sure that this thing does not go into extinction? This is our culture. This is our heritage. I was born into these skills. I've been hearing the story for forever. Like people have always been weaving Ashoke and everything. So I was like, can I make a difference in this area? Can I do something about these things? So what did I do? I asked people around that why are they not using Ashoke anymore? They now say that because it is heavy, it is not attractive. So we came up with an innovative solution to make sure that it is lighter and it is attractive as well. So that one was solved, but I wasn't really selling. People will come online and say that, wow, it is beautiful, it is lovely, it is this, but they are not paying, they are not buying. And that means that I only have fans, but not customers. I mean, I wanted money. I cannot just be doing business and, not making money from it. So eventually, a lot of people told me, Joke, you are really trying, you are doing so well in this country, but honestly, you cannot make it in this country. They say Jakpa. I don't know if you know the meaning of Jakpa. Like, just leave this country and go. Don't get me wrong. If you want to Jakpa, just make sure that you are giant pa. on a very good this thing that you know that you have something good to go and do over there. So me too, I listened to them. I was supposed to get a shop at that time to do my business there so that more people I can be visible and see more people. So I was just like, this thing is not working, it's not working. To myself, I was telling myself that it was not working. But when they told me that come and leave this country, I was like, me, I'm going to America. Let me go to America. But you know that I was supposed to just get my shop for just 48,000 naira. And move there, and probably the business was going to get more visibility and everything. But because of the mindset that I was not doing well in that business, because I thought I can't make business work in Nigeria, then do you know that I was able to raise like 95,000 naira in a month just to process my traveling? Something that from the same business that I thought was not paying, because I didn't see it that way. And you know that when I now process everything, eventually, I don't know, maybe it's my village people that followed me there or something like that. Or maybe it was just God's plan for me that day. So when I got to the place, before I even got there, God, it was just a lot of things and they did not give me. And I look at the Oyibo guy like this. It's not your fault. I told myself inside of me, Shebi, it's me that came to your place. They did not chase me away from this place. I put all my money. You know, I got to that embassy gate. I sat down somewhere. I cried. I was like, God, all the money that was supposed to even save for my shop and everything. So immediately, I called up the agent. The agent was like, Joke, don't worry. When you come back to Ibadan, we'll do it again. They will take you. So he was like, so people don't get it first time. Then I now sat down. At that same place, I did not stand up. I said that, but this agent did not travel. He has a very fine car that have AC. I do not have motor. He has built a house in this Ibadan. Whenever I go to his office, they serve me drink. They have AC. Hey. But he did not travel out though. So that means that probably he's collecting money from someone like me and from someone. So I was like, God. I told myself at that point, I said, I'm not going to go back to that place. That because once I put myself into this thing, I will not be able to come out of it again. That let me just focus on my business. What am I not doing right? Let me just do it right. Then I came back. Then I started doing my work, but in a different way, to making impact. It was not just about money for me now. Before it was just about money. Let me just get the money. Let me get the money. But now I was trying to now make impact. And you know that money was now coming. Even the traveling now started coming. That I did not even have to go to the embassy, but they now even have to like just send my passport to them and they give me the visa and I go. I was just like, in just a space of a year, all these things are happening. But in my mind, I was like, I'm not really doing enough. I really want to make more impact. What is it that I can do? That thing that I've been telling myself, that the Nigeria inside of me, I've been telling myself that it is not my problem. That is government, all these wastes that I keep seeing around. How can I make those wastes? How can I take them off the streets? At the same time, use it to create solutions to other problems, not just the environmental problems anymore. Then I look at the old waste, I was like, okay, what can I do? Then I started thinking. I was like, okay. Then I look inward. What is that thing that I'm very good at? I'm good at weaving. As in, like, wake me up. Anything about weaving, I can weave very, very well. I've been weaving, I was born into it, so I've been weaving for a very long time. So I now told myself, okay, can't we weave all these ways that I see up and down? Then when we started it was not really coming well, fine. Then we started weaving all these nylons, all these used jeans, use Ankara, all these different clothes. I now started realizing that people started buying into the idea like, wow, this is lovely. You guys can actually use this to train more people in the community so that it's going to solve unemployment problem that we have. At the same time, create this platform for younger people and women so that they can be financially independent. So we were like, okay, let us just, so we started doing it gradually, we started improving on it. And before we know it, we now realize that, you know, this waste that we see as waste, you just need to make sure that you don't throw them away. And in conclusion, one thing I'm going to leave you with is, if waste is being properly managed, it can actually unlock a lot of opportunities, and it's going to help us to build, a fortified economy. Thank you.